Before we hop in this video, I want to say if you guys haven't seen my video I posted on... I'm a freaking idiot. If you haven't seen my video I posted on literally when I thought like a whole person was about to follow me home and like murder me, go check that out, you know what I mean? Let's just get into this video, you guys. It's gonna be like kind of like more serious. I don't even know, like, do I even like look like a serious person? But it's kind of about like being like a loner, you know what I mean? And just my kind of whole thing about it and how I kind of deal with it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people can probably relate to this, you know what I mean? Like, you're always alone, you know what I mean? Like, majority of the time, you guys, like, I am, like, fucking alone. You know what I mean? I know that kind of might seem like, not dark, but, like, you know what I mean? I don't know really how I'm trying to explain it, but, I just feel like I'm always, like, a loner, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I have literally, let's keep it real, I have one best friend, you know what I mean? Which, like I said, you guys are going to definitely be seeing more videos of her on my channel, and, like, I have my mom, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not close with some of my family members, you know what I mean? I've had fallings out with friends, you know what I mean? I'm not close with certain people anymore, you know what I mean? So I think, like, not to, again, to, like, make myself, like, oh, like, be the victim, you know what I mean? This is just how I feel, you know what I mean? And a lot of other people might feel this way, like, once you've been hurt, or, like, once close people that you thought would never hurt you, or, like, ever do any fucked up shit to you, does some fucked up shit to you, you kind of put your guard up a lot, you know what I mean? And maybe that's not necessarily a good thing either, because once you put up a guard, that doesn't give a chance for anyone new to come in. But, I don't know what it is, like, I've always felt like I'm alone, or, like, I've always felt like I'm just alone, you know what I mean? And this is something I've never really talked about, like, on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, on my channel, I definitely talk about it off camera, but, and I don't know, maybe it's like, and it's also a weird thing, because it's like, I kind of like being a loner, too, at the same time. It's not, like, something that's, like, kind of, like, a negative thing. Well, I necessarily don't look at it as kind of, like, a negative thing. It's, like, I do like to be alone. Like, I do like my own, like, peace of mind, and, like, my own, like, solitude, you know what I mean? And I think everybody does every now and then. Everyone definitely needs to be, like, alone to, like, get their shit together and, like, just gather their thoughts, you know what I mean? Especially, like, with a lot going on, like, just life and things like that in general. But, even, like, if I, like, go out to, like, different set, like, when I've been out to, like, parties or, like, just, like, little gatherings, I still feel really, like, alone, you know what I mean? I could be, like, in a room full of people, like, fucking 700, 800 people, you know what I mean? That's just an example, and I can literally feel like no one's there, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm just there, you know what I mean? I literally feel like I'm alone, like, no one's at the party, just me. Do I need therapy? But, honestly, probably. But I don't know why, you guys, and all my loners out there, you guys could probably relate to this, you know what I mean? It's like I go back and forth with it. Like, I want to be really alone sometimes, you know what I mean? And other times I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just really fucking weird, and it's something I've always kind of, like, talked about and kind of felt. I've definitely always felt that way, you know what I mean? And maybe it's like, I don't know, could it be the only child thing, you know what I mean? Where it's like, have been alone, you know what I mean? So I don't know anything else. I guess I've had cousins, or half cousins, you know what I mean? But, like, you guys know what I mean, like, the only child's out there, you guys know, you're still really alone at the end of the day. Like, you still just have yourself, you know what I mean? And that's kind of, like, why I want, like, a big family one day, or, like, I always say I want, like, 4 kids, you know what I mean? Just because, like, I kind of know what it's like to be the only child, and, like, kind of feel like alone, you know what I mean? And that's probably the main reason why I do want, like, such a big family, or, like, a bigger family of my own one day. If I fucking ever get to that point, you know what I mean? But, I mean, just, like, causing my own fucking demise, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. Yeah, I just always kind of, like, felt like alone, or, like, a loner, you know what I mean? Or, like, I'm just kind of used to doing my own, like, own fucking things, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just used to doing things my own way, just because, like, I've always done things my own way, you know what I mean? I've always just kind of, like, been alone, you know what I mean? Like, in a sense, this video is probably gonna be all over the fucking place, you guys, but what the fuck did you expect? I don't know, that's why I just, like, love YouTube, I guess, because I could just come on here and just, like, literally talk, and someone's gonna look at it, you know what I mean, and view it. I don't know. I'm probably just, like, rambling. You guys are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But, I'm a fucking loner. I said this in my last video, too, about, like, with the whole, stranger thing. I was like, always be careful and, like, have people like to walk with you or like have a group of friends, you know what I mean? And I literally was like, oh, I'm a loner, so I have no choice but to like fucking go out there and deal with it, you know what I mean? Like fucking get kidnapped if that's the thing. Maybe there's, and like I said, I'm a fucking work in progress. We all fucking are. And maybe one day I will get to the point to where I'm like more open. I'm not gonna say I'm not open to meeting new people or getting to know new people. It's just really it's difficult for me, you know what I mean? As it probably is difficult for a lot of fucking people, you know what I mean? Just like when you, like I said, when you can do certain things, not to fucking make myself a victim, you know what I mean? Yeah, weird. Like I'm the type of person that will go to the movies by themselves and will go out to eat by themselves and will like do shit by themselves, and it literally does not bother me. Like it would not bother me, but it's like I don't know. It's like I definitely 1000% embrace being a loner. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it is what it is. Like I've always kind of like been this way. You know what I mean? Is it lonely as fuck sometimes? Like really lonely, you know what I mean? And like of course I'm like human, like of course I get sad, of course I get, you know, upset, of course I get like insecure and like emotional and like a fucking hard ass mess sometimes, you know what I mean? And of course like I once, and not to say like I don't have people there for me, like it's just really weird. I don't really know how to explain it clearly. While I'm trying to explain this video to you guys. I don't know. Loner problems. All my other loners out there, you're not fucking alone. Look at me, I feel exactly the same way a lot of loners do, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have anyone, or you're just like, you always feel like you're alone, or you just, you know, and that's why I wanted to sit down and make this video and just be like, I'm going to deal with the shit too. Like, I literally, like I said, I don't talk about it much on my channel. I don't know if I have ever talked about it on my channel. I think this is my very first time. But I definitely talk about it a lot off camera, you know what I mean? And that's why I was just like, you know, I definitely get what you know, you feel like you're different, or you feel like you don't fit in, or you definitely feel like you are like the black sheep of your family or whatever. Like I feel all those things like 1000 fucking percent. I've always have, you know what I mean? Those will probably all be separate videos for themselves, literally, because I could talk about those different topics forever. Sorry, guys, my bad. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I just literally popped my back. But, you're not alone, you know what I mean? I definitely am here for you guys 1000 fucking percent. Just because, like, I know what it feels like, you know what I mean? And still to this day, at me, like, being 24 years old, I feel like a fucking loner. I feel like a freak. I feel like a weirdo. But, like, I embrace it now, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, I'm a fucking loner. I even remember, like, being in 5th grade and I had, like, this best friend. And like I would always, it was weird because I would always ask him like, are you my friend? Like, are you my friend? Like, are you my friend? Like, just randomly. And he would always ask me like, why do you always ask me that? And like, I literally don't know why, you know what I mean? I think it's honestly because like like I said, I'm a fucking loner. So like, it's weird. Like when I meet people and I like get really close to you, like I will always want to make sure you're like down for me. Cause like I'm so fucking down for people, you know what I mean? And I'm just always, like I said, fucking alone. It's like when I have somebody do come in my life, I'm like, I always want you fucking here, you know what I mean? Which probably isn't healthy either. Because like I do depend on myself 1000%. Like I know how to depend on my own self, you know what I mean? But I don't know, more loner fucking problems. It's just something I remembered. I was like, damn. Like I remembered asking him that in 5th grade all the time. Like, are you my friend? Are you my friend? And he would like literally ask me like, why do you always ask me that? He'd be like, yes. Why do you always ask me that? And I don't know, you guys. Fucking loner problems. This is probably why. I don't know. I'm pretty much gonna end the video there. I literally have a fucking headache. I don't know. I need to like get my fucking life together. But I just wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. I fucking love you guys so much. I'm always here for you guys. You guys are always I love doing it just to show you guys, like, at all sides of me, you know what I mean? And to show you that we all go through the same shit, we all go through the same battles, you know what I mean? I fucking love you guys. You're amazing. Continue to be who the fuck you are. And yeah, all my loners out there, we will forever be loners, you know what I mean? But like I said, here's one last thing before I go. And yes, I'm fucking gonna recite another quote because you guys know I love fucking quotes. Um, the sun is alone, but it still shines, you know what I mean? And that's something when I seen that quote, I was like, damn, like that's definitely suits for me or for any loner out there. The sun, the sun shines, you know what I mean? And it's alone all day long. You know what I mean? But it still shines. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.